Good morning, Chris.
Good morning. Ah, there you guys are. Michael, I was trying to win you stuff from Roy the other day. I don't know if you. I, yeah, I kept I kept putting send stickers to Black Army. As and you know, so,
Oh, I appreciate that, but
Black Army needs a Karadashi.
Good morning, everybody. How you guys doing? Uh, Yama's here with I Need Sleep. Island Metal Forge. Um, I'm good. uh, I'll be transitioning over to the Discord. It's over here. The Discord chat here in a moment. Just want to take a moment to say hello to everybody in the chat who's been waiting patiently. We have Rob Hoof in first. Elaine's in the house, literally. Um, and Trail Dust. They had a nice little chat. Everybody's chit-chatting and talking. Then Ben Toombs popped in, and everybody got real quiet. Hey, NVS. How you doing? What's up, Shane? Um, and Curiosity. Mr. Allen's in the house. Then scrolling. Bloobs pops up. And Bortgov, Chris Schaefer, Bobby over at Dogbone Knives. How you doing, brother? What's in the tank? I'll get to that. Hey, Bryson. Um, yeah, let me switch over transition. And looks like pictures are already flowing into the Discord. Somebody made a nice bowl dish. That would be from Black Collar and the Army. Made a nice heart bowl dish. Yeah, I'm addicted to hearts. Addicted to the bowls. They're sleeping right now, but it's my leopard geckos are in the tank. They're down here under the coconuts. Um, yeah.
Good morning, Dogbone.
Yep.
Good morning, Boar.
Elaine says good morning. I think y'all can hear her.
The damn pill.
But yeah, today after the stream, I've got like an hour and a half, hour 45-minute drive up to a guild meeting today up in nearly Richmond. I'm going to call Bob over at B&B Forge and tell him you need to get down to Keith Hicks' house. He knows who it is. And
Come on, just get me coffee.
and rock all of that stuff. But yeah. Hey, Neil. There's two female leopard geckos in there. It's Tammy and Mia. And they're sleepy. It's daytime. They're sleeping. So in the chat, in the voice chat, I have Black Collar and the Army. I've got Chris Schaefer, and I've got Rob Huff, who recently built a power hammer at one of those famous uh, power hammer classes that Raymond, was it Clay Spencer's class that you took, or was it Dave Custer's class?
Curtis Herman, actually.
Curtis Herman. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was following that, but Derek Melton was posting constantly. He did live streams of it. He was. How was it hanging out with Derek?
Oh, Derek is awesome. He's a super nice guy. Lots of information. This is like the third or fourth workshop he's been to, so he was really pretty helpful in helping explain various things about the whole process. It was pretty cool.
Does he help?
Britt Barnes was there as well.
Nice. These people that go to regularly go to them, do they just go to help out, or are they basically taking multiples of the class?
It depends on the people, I think. So just some background. John Perilou is the person hosting these classes.
Okay.
And he's got a really nice facility down in Robert, Louisiana. And where he is located, it looks like he's kind of situated between at least 2 or 3 big blacksmithing groups. So there's a Louisiana smithing group down that way, and then there's the Mississippi group that's down that way, and then I think there's a third one, and they all tend to kind of bounce in and out of his shop for these workshops. Some of them were just there to help, and then some of them were, like Derek. I think this is his third hammer now.
Right. So that either they're collecting hammers, or I guess if you've got the room and you've got the production team to work them, collect hammers.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, put them to work. They're great hammers. I built one myself. Yeah. I wish I could have taken the class, because I've got to rebuild the arms.
Yeah.
Because the jig that I made was a little off, and I got one arm is a ½ inch too far back, and the other arm is a ½ inch too far forward, and they're like a fraction of an inch away from hitting the notches. It scares the crap out of me.
So yeah, and that's the thing. I would say if you're interested in a tire hammer, you have to weigh what you're getting. So I will say straight up, is if the workshop, you're not learning to how to build the entire hammer. There's just no time for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
We had 3 days. We built 27 hammers. Last time they did 32 or 33 hammers. Unfortunately, there's just no time to go over every aspect of the build.
But it's helping build your hammer.
Right. Yeah. So it's kind of assembly line work. You kind of either volunteer for a task or you'll get assigned something. So like the guys that had the most welding experience, essentially all they did was weld. I felt bad for some of those dudes, because I don't think they saw anything but the inside of their hood, for 3 days.
Yeah. Let me take 1 second. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Say hello to the people rolling in. Mike, what's up? Robert Whitney lurking in the background. The 3 L's. Log in, like, and lurk. Wayne Heights, good morning. Alan's saying that there's actively posting classes for ornamental smithing and such in Roswell, Georgia. Cool. BC, how you doing, man? Yeah, that's fellow Hoosier. Ethan Phillips, good morning. It's I really wish that I could have taken that class or taken that workshop, and even if it's just I don't have welding skills to good enough to be put on a welding team, but set me up with a freaking drill press and I'm good to go.
Yeah, if you can operate a grinder, there's plenty of work to do.
I can operate a grinder. I didn't have the money or time to do it, so it's like you saw it. You guys all saw it. It took me almost a year to build my hammer. Hey, Jeff. But like to be able to do it in 3 days and have it be damn near perfect, I love that. But like I said, I've got to rebuild my arms. I may save up, because I do believe you can order pretty much any parts, including the assemblies, from some of these people that do these hammers. And just to
Yeah,
ensure
you
that
could definitely order that stuff from Curtis.
yeah, just to be sure, I think Curtis. I know Raymond hooked me up with the aluminum wheel because I was having trouble sourcing that, and but yeah, I was gonna order something from Curtis, and then Scott Seward said, "No, I found that." I was like, "Oh, okay," and but yeah, I might look into ordering the pre-made armatures to make sure that they're straight, because it's like I'd hate to go through the effort of cutting it out, welding it all together, and putting it together, and then put them on, and them still be off. Oh, you know, like they're not off to the point where I can't use it. It's just if they lose any more, or if they travel anymore, it's gonna come down once and just blow apart.
Yeah, that you don't want that.
Yeah. So, and for those of you who are wondering what I'm talking about, I can't zoom in much more on this. Is these armatures right here? Mine are crooked. I welded them crooked, and it's because I used a jig instead of my eye. Because the jig was crooked, and I thought, it's a jig, it'll be straight. Right?
Yeah, if you click Open Original, you can actually take that to a full screen view if you needed to.
Yeah, but it doesn't, it's not on the window. Like, this is
Oh yeah,
window capture, so
I got you.
yeah. I had to set up a whole window capture for that. Alan's heading over to the Blunicorns. Nice. Building a power hammer. How can I get better? Be better. That's how you can get better. Hey, Michael Robertson. Hey, Bushcraft. How y'all doing? Good morning. Soggy Bottom Joe, what it is.
Jeff popped in.
Jeff
Woodard.
popped in. Yeah, I said hi, Jeff. Yeah, hey, Jeff.
I don't pay attention. Good lord.
But yeah, in addition to that, like talking. Last week we talked about wants versus. Was that last week? Yeah, that was last week. We talked about wants versus needs, and sort of carry over that conversation, into classes and things like that. If you have the ability, I've only taken 1 or 2 classes, and I feel that it's going to be my downfall. If you have the time and the money to take classes, even if you don't, do what you can to make the time and make the money. Because Rob, I see, you started in this, and you just dove into every class you could find, and it's like I see some of the stuff you're putting out in the pictures and stuff, and it's like, my God, like amazing. Hey, Robert. So, yeah, look into places in your area and see if anybody is doing classes. I mean, just to give yourself that leg up,
Yeah, I would add to that. I mean, yeah, obviously if you can do the class, but even if you can't afford them, and I see a lot of people say they can't afford them, that's fine. Not everybody can. There's times I can't. This tire hammer took my tuition money out for the year basically, so I think I'm limited to like 1 or 2 this year. Outside of that, though, you can still go to meetings and watch other, Smiths work, and you can learn a lot just from watching people if you pay
yeah.
attention.
And if it's like a demonstration style meeting, 9 times out of 10, even though you don't have a hammer in your hand, you can ask them like, hey, what's with that, and they will be very open and tell you what's going on.
Yeah, so I always try to get out to all the meetings that I can. And I'm not even like a social person. I, for the most part, hate most people, but I, it's a disservice to myself not to go and at least see what's happening with some of these experienced guys. I learn something every time. I learn watching inexperienced this work because I start identifying things that they're doing in myself and go, damn, I need to fix that, you know.
Well,
Um,
I tell you, you said you blew all your tuition money, transmission money, tuition money. I I offer you a free class with Yames,
right
and
on.
whatever I can teach you, be it blacksmithing, be it beard care, be it how to be a better bald person, whatever. Because you've got them long locks. One of these days you're going to lose them, and you're going to have to learn how to handle it.
Yeah,
So
I'll
free
definitely take
class
that
with
one.
Yamas if you ever make it down
Yeah,
there.
I don't know what the situation with Sofa is this year, or Quad State. But I'm going to try to make that, and I'm also thinking about going to the gathering out in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I
Um,
wish I could go to. I only get so much time off because of work. Once Island Metal Forge is my full time job, that will be factored in. Like events like that will be factored in as part of the job. You
nice.
know, so once Island Metal Forge is my full time job, like I will be factoring in going to events um, as much as I can. You know.
Hey, Yamas,
Yes, sir.
can you link the Discord chat?
Yes, sir. Uh, okay, so this is the invite link to the Discord chat. So you can join us and post pictures. Um, but hey, Dwayne, how you doing? Who else did I miss? Um, Chris Dixon, how what up? Uh, uh, but yeah, speaking of guild meetings, if you find a local guild around you, and there are, I hear it all the time. I've heard people in some of the Facebook groups that are like, up in Virginia Beach, area go, oh, there's no guilds around me. It's like the Tidewater Blacksmiths Guild is like right there in Chesapeake, you know. It's like the people who say that there's nothing around them haven't looked, or if they have, maybe they haven't looked hard enough, or maybe they're not willing to travel far enough.
Yeah, so that's the one I hear a lot is somebody saying, "Oh, well, an hour or 2 hour drive, that's just way too far." I mean, I maybe it's because I grew up in Texas and everything was 2 hours away. I don't know, but to me, 2 hours is nothing, especially if you're willing to learn something. And that to me just says I don't actually want to learn how to do this. If you're
Yeah,
not willing to go, at least, I mean, a 2 hour drive. Come on.
yeah. Admittedly, a 2 hour drive seems daunting for something that you're not sure about, but I assure you, if you are interested in blacksmithing, even if it's just once a month, heading up to, taking a weekend and driving up to, 2 hours, 3 hours away, and spending the day with some blacksmiths, it'll change your life. It'll change your perspective on blacksmithing, and you'll gain a whole new appreciation for what you do in your free time. So absolutely. Um, yeah, absolutely. Uh, excuse me. Sinuses. Good morning, everybody. But yeah, like I'm driving nearly 2 hours today. Like immediately after the stream, I'm driving 2 hours today to. Hey, what's up, Selbert? Um, to go to a guild meeting, and um, if only because it's like it's up at Keith's house. I haven't seen Keith in a couple of years, and Keith Hicks. He's a member of my guild, and I want to hang out with him and see the additions to his shop. And, of course, keep up with what my guild is doing. But what's up, granddads? Yeah, plus I'm a driver. I like driving, you know. My favorite drives are the longest drives. My favorite drives are the ones where you get off and you go, my God, that was horrible. You know, like, you look back, you know, I look back at some of my long drives and it's like, man, you know, Key West to Caratoke, you know, Key West to North Carolina to Chicago, Chicago back down to Caratoke, then back down to the Keys, and then back up to, oh my God. In 1 month, I probably put 200,000 miles on a car. No, not 200. That's crazy. Easily 50,000 miles in 1 month. I did just so much driving in 1 month. But anyway, I'm rambling. Sorry, guys. But,
Too much go juice?
yeah. Sure Bob feels, shut up, Rob. But yeah, it's, you know, Rob brings up the great point. I mean, you know, it's like, if you make excuses, then obviously, you know, you're not that into learning it. You know? It's like, you get out of it what you put into it. You know, sure, you can learn a lot solo, but, you know, at the same time, okay, the chat's making fun of me. I feel you guys are all laughing at me. I see laughy faces. What's up, Carnage?
So also try not to learn the bad habits in the first place.
Yeah, if you can avoid, I think, I'm pretty sure I've picked up a few bad habits, but I've knocked a lot of them out over the past couple of years. The Blacksmiths prayer stretch. But yeah, so aside from classes and aside from Rob's awesomeness, how is everybody? Let's go to the chat and get some comments from the peanut gallery. You know, you guys, you know, everybody doing good. Everybody, you know, like, everybody got fun stuff to do. I see Robert Lonis, Treadle, is making a cricket power hammer. It's a squat one, I take it. Is that a solid bar? Oh, Bill, I'm old and over the hill.
I thought you were trying to make one for Ben Toombs.
Yeah.
Hard, bro.
It's metal bloobs. So I have something I need to mention, but I don't want everyone taking it the wrong way. All right.
That sounds ominous.
That sounds ominous. What you got,
Bring it.
bloobs? All right, everybody, don't take bloobs the wrong way. Let them say it and explain it. There aren't very many people that get farther than buying some equipment to do some non-social blacksmithing. You really do need blacksmithing to be a social experience if you want to get out much. Absolutely. I'm doing that. Yeah, it's a 2-inch solid bar. Nice. I'm doing that at my events because I don't know a lot of people locally. So it's like I'm taking my anvil out to these table sales and working and just interacting with people. And it's amazing how many people like, oh, I didn't know blacksmithing still existed. I took my daughter to the cemetery yesterday. They removed all the markers. I'm going to be working towards earning the money to buy a tombstone for her mother. I just can't work a regular job. That's rough, bloobs.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that, bro.
Yeah. Sorry to hear that.
terrible.
But, hey, Curtis. But yeah, you know, Alan, curiosity brings up the good point. You know, it's like, you can take blacksmithing and be completely antisocial, and I'm in my garage doing my own thing, leave me alone, everybody go away. Or you can, dive into the social aspect, and get to know the community, and both the blacksmithing community and the community around you. Yeah. I wish you were in my guild, Bill, so I can get that in the iron in the hat. Somebody in the iron in the hat in my guild, somebody put freaking hose clamps. Dusty garage bottom of a box in a garage, hose clamps. But I also got a chainsaw, so happy. Now y'all are talking about farts. Good morning, Dana. Welcome. But yeah,
I mean, I'm trying to aim eyes at you, but
right. You pushing on his belly?
I am.
Let it up.
That's what happens when you eat 4 meals at a time.
Yeah. Yeah, they were. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, yeah. Oh, it's in the shop. No, it isn't. Yes, it is. Oh well. If y'all look at my video from last night, my post on Facebook, actually, I could put the pictures up here. Speaking of community and such, when you meet your local artists.
Oh, it's in here. It's over by the coffee maker.
I got pictures. I'll be able to. You get to meet people who do things like this picture that is rolling up. And it's a skull carved out of a form of crystals. So that was done horse trading. He wanted a piece of my metal, and I wanted a piece of his rocks. So awesomeness.
Or was it carved in the stone and then the crystal was grown on it?
Yeah. No, it was carved in. It was, yeah. Chris Schaefer, Yamez, can we start a collection basket? Thank you for the $10 super chat. Absolutely. Thank you. Who's arguing? Somebody said stop arguing. Thank you very much for the $10 super chat. Collection basket for the church?
Probably for bloobs.
Oh, for bloobs? Yeah, I mean, keep in mind that YouTube takes out 30% of everything, and I don't see it for a month or more. Hey, Aimless, how you doing? Yeah.
What a bunch of crooks.
You know what? I do see people complaining about Johnny Reb. What do we got here?
Oh, hey, Dana.
Cool. Power hammer base.
Last night when you showed that skull, all I could think of was Indiana Jones.
Yeah, it is really cool. All right, NVS, I'll catch you later. Yeah, Rob, I do believe that there's something we can do to help bloobs out. Yeah. I don't have... Alright, I'm trying to think. Bloobs, yeah, I believe you're in the Discord. If you put an email, let people know how to get a hold of you. Yeah, we can figure something out. at this moment right now, for the next couple of weeks, I don't have the time because of work and such to organize something. Ethan, waffle, yeah, that'd be a great idea. Um, um, an auction to help bloobs. Let me see if there's anything I have offhand. I mean, I could auction off anything, you know, that I make. But yeah, I like that. If anybody is interested in helping Bloobs get that tombstone marker, that'd be something. That's what this community does. It's like we help each other out, you know. Through thick and thin, we are family. You know, you can't always choose your blood family, but you can always choose your fire family. Estelle, how you doing? See, I'm not too sure about GoFundMe either because so many people have
They
used.
take a huge percentage out.
Well, they take a huge percentage out, but also like when I was going through, I don't donate to GoFundMe's because I've seen.
It looks like Granddad's has some ideas here.
Yeah.
So
Granddad's is on it. All right, all right. Rob, Granddad's freaking love you. I will help promote it as much as I can. I just can't head it right now. I have way too much on my plate. I will.
Would anyone be interested in bidding on an anvil stuffy?
Would you make an anvil stuffy?
Hells yeah.
Right. Elaine says she will work on an anvil stuffy and a stuffed anvil and take bids for it. You're working on one right now.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get pictures up
Yep.
of what it looks like,
Yep.
we can put pictures and then you'll be working on another, or you can do that one.
That one.
That one, okay. I got to make the video of that one first.
Yes,
or
obviously.
did you want to make? It might take me a while to make a video of that one, or it might take me a while. So if you plan on making more than just the
Oh,
one,
hells yeah.
you know,
It's now that I've got it down, it sewed together so much quicker than I thought.
okay. So you guys know, if you're in case you're wondering, Elaine is working on stuffed anvils. You know, like realistic looking stuffed anvils, as realistic looking as she can make them with fabric. Yeah, so for this she will be putting up an anvil stuffy. We got your back, Bloobs, as an auction off. And Rob, if you're heading this, take note of that, and we will get that over there. Yeah, gotta have a marker, man. Maybe I'll donate a rose, send you directly like a forged rose bouquet or something like that you can like cement into the tomb or tombstone.
O'Neill, it's this 2.0 version is so much cooler than a pillow.
Yeah.
It's felt.
Yeah, that's something that's rough. I mean, to go back to Estelle, GoFundMe's are well and good and well intended and all of that, and I don't bash anybody who does a GoFundMe for something that is needed. I have just seen, you know, locally here, I've seen GoFundMe scammers that they'll do one a year and get as much as they can and then start up new accounts on Facebook and do more. And it's like, when I was going through the stuff with Irma, there was countless GoFundMe scams. And it's like, I don't trust a lot of online crowdfunding stuff. I'd rather put my trust in a community than in an app, if that makes any sense. You know. Yes, Johnny, like starting an after fire rebuild. But Rob, Granddad's, if you're taking first string on that, I'll get with you at some point, or we'll chat with it up in May. And when I chat, it comes up Dana Maggiore off the grid blacksmith thing goes away. Dana, are you trying to? You're trying to put your, here you go. Try putting your email now. I have a lot of moderators because I have a lot of people who are authorized to share their emails, and that's why they're moderators. It allows you to post a link to your email. Okay, so try it now, Dana. But yeah, I have no problem. Somebody was just saying, Ethan Phillips was just saying, after fire rebuild, which brings up, it's like, if there's a way for us to start a, you are a mod so you can silence Ben, but now Ben can't be silenced, so I'm going to have to either demod Ben, you know. But if there's a way that we can start an ongoing fund for blacksmith, you know, catastrophes or something like that, and or at least an organization, you know, like a low-key organization to help people out like that in the blacksmithing community, that would be cool. You know, it's just, you know, the applicants for it need to be kind of vetted a bit. You know, like say somebody comes up and says, "Oh, my shop burned down. I need, you know, this much money to rebuild or whatever." And it's like, to me, I would say, all right, we need police reports, pictures, you know, evidence of this is what you had, kind of stuff, if that makes any sense. And you know, but you know, and bloobs, absolutely. It's most of us blacksmiths, and I like to think most people in general would rather work for what they get. But every now and then something happens, and you just need to get a little help. And if you just need that boost, like me early on, I got a boost, and since then I've been actively trying to put back into the community what I've gotten out of it. You know, you got to have that give and take in the community. You know, adios, bushcraft. See, and that's exactly what it is. Aimless is it's got to be a good bit of vetting, you know. Maybe it's something new with YouTube. No, Dana, I actually have. Unless you're a moderator, you cannot post links on my channel. I had a huge problem. Still have a huge problem with it. It's just nobody sees them because I have it removed. I have a whole list on my YouTube banned comment, or on my filtered comments that don't go to public view, of thought bots and you know, prostitutes and stuff. You know, that just sit there and, you know, my OnlyFans, or this or that, or the other thing. So yeah, I have links disabled on my channel. You know.
Is there a Gmail?
Pardon?
I'll ask if Gmail.
Dana's?
Yes.
Yeah, Dana's is offthegridblacksmith@gmail.com.
Okay.
I actually need to email him.
Oh, now I see it.
I wasn't trying that. Started yesterday. I don't keep up with the changes of YouTube. I would be way too busy reading all those emails. I need to be accepted to be able to post anything on Discord. Big Dog Forge. I see him in the chat.
Yeah. I noticed them too.
All right. Dogbone, 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 Dogbone. Are you in Discord, buddy? Bobby? There you are. And roles, user, yay. Alright. Blues, what makes a community is taking care of each other. I know you would do what you could to help the rest of us. In fairness, you have earned it. Absolutely, you know. Yeah, we know you. You've been around. I heard a ba-ding.
Big dog went.
Yeah. Big Dog likes popping in just to hear us talk. But yeah, so it's like, all right, yeah, it's a good idea. Setting up something that allows you to, in the Discord here, it's like we'll keep this, you know, because you throw it on Facebook and you'll get thousands of, oh, my shop burned down. Do you have a shop? Yes. It's a table. I hate scammers with a white hot burning passion of 1,000 dying suns, and so anything that can be done to avoid scammers. Not that I am calling anybody here a scammer, but you know that internet nature. You put something like that up, and they'll start going. My eyebrows are getting so long they're going into my eyes. Hey, what's up, Daniel? Crawdaddy. And y'all are talking the power hammer, the steam hammer. Is that a steam hammer? No, Little Giant. Cool stuff. Uh-oh. 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 Pictures. A lot of pictures. Dog bone. Let's look at some of these. Butterflies. Awesome. I'm going to call those boot scrapers. Them's boot scrapers. I might make some of them. I'm going to steal that idea there. Wall hooks. Front faces of the butterflies. Those are cool, man. I like them. Yeah. I'm holding the 7-week-old Smith and a wannabe, or 7-week-old Smith wannabe in a bottle. Right on. Morning, Peg City Forge. How you doing? Great to have you in here. That's very cool there in the it's very cool there, Dogbone. So Dogbone does more than just knives. I need to get a better welder. Or I need to get better at welding. Yeah, it's I love this community so much. it just makes me so happy to see some of the stuff that y'all talk
Hey,
about.
someone else used my emoji I made.
Huh?
Someone else used my emoji.
Yep, Robert Lonis did. I'll. My emoji. Um, no, get better at welding. Yeah. The two welders that I have, I've got like the $30 flux core from Harbor Freight, and then I've got I've got an old. Well, I rebuilt it, so a rebuilt Tombstone from Lincoln, and I'm somewhat okay with it. I need to take a welding class. Yeah. Let's see. I can pull this closer out. Yeah. That's pretty cool, Bobby. I like it. I like these. Boot scrapers.
They remind me of the movie Ants. Do you remember that?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I mean the caricature.
Rail
Yeah.
spikes and horseshoes and nails. I love it. Yeah. I you know what? That's a movie I want to watch again. Ants. That was a good movie. And A Bug's Life. A Bug's Life was fun. Let me see.
Maybe
Butterflies,
that's what I
boot
was thinking
scrapers,
of, the
wall
Bug's
hooks, and
Life.
porch
That's what
crickets.
it is.
What's that?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, the Bug's Life.
Bug's Life. Bug's Life's more
Yep.
colorful. Ants is still a fun movie. The one with Woody. It's a Woody Allen movie.
Yep.
But yeah.
But I mean, the character from the Bug's Life is, I guess, what it was reminding me of. Yeah.
Right. You have a functional tire hammer, Yamas. Apparently your welding doesn't suck that bad. it's I can stick metal together. It just looks like the dragon sneezed on the corners. Morning, Dylan. Depends on the rod that you're using. Some rod is more user friendly. I think 6018 or 60, whatever it is. Yeah. Big Dog. I have been suppressed on Discord Blacksmiths Church. I'll keep watching. You should not have been suppressed. I have no idea why. But how you doing, Tim? You'd never be suppressed over here. I know you were in. Yeah. See? Weird. But yeah, 6013. Thank you, Jeff. Not 6018. I have 7018 rods and 6013 rods. Yes, experience. I did learn a lot of welding when I was building my power hammer. But my best welds that I've done on that entire build were done with a TIG welder, MIG or TIG, MIG welder, the one where it's gun, done. Where you push a button and say, okay, the steel is, half-inch thick, and mild steel, and then, and you're done. That was like easy mode. He was server muted? Alright. Hey,
Yeah, I'll look and figure out what happened there, but I removed it.
Okay, Big Dog, try again if you would like. I'm not ordering you around. You do what you want. Okay, it's all good. Right on, brother. Yeah, we only got a few minutes left. As it is, I cannot cannot today go long. I have a guild meeting. I've said that too many times today. Yeah, guild meeting up in near Richmond. And looking forward to seeing everybody in the guild again. Yeah, what's new at Big Dog Forge?
Here. Lay down.
I'm still trying to find the next the person for you to send the book to when you're done with it, Tim. So if you just give me a moment after, let me know when you're ready to send it out, and I will. I want to contact a couple more people. Yeah.
Roy.
Roy's here. Hello, Roy. I gotta do this to Roy. Everybody in the Discord, go to Roy's comment and add reaction, and then use the borax glue.
Alan stops eating borax. Oh, hi, Roy.
Yeah, Roy and Big Dog. Big Dog just popped back in. I heard him. I heard the ba-ding. Oh, there he is. I heard him click.
Test.
Test.
You can
We
hear
hear
you
you,
good.
buddy. Yeah. How are you there, buddy? And Roy's gonna hop in the voice chat, and it's gonna be like a battle of the bad butts.
Roy's like the guys who try to jump in the end of his stream to win a swage block.
Yeah.
He showed them. He gave it away in the middle of the stream.
Yeah, Roy, that is probably the smartest thing you can do. Is like said, all right, everybody, we're live, and we're giving away a swedge block right now.
Who won the swedge block?
I do not know. I was loading up my truck. I was in and out, so I didn't hear when it was given away.
I wasn't able to watch last night. I really wanted to either. That would have been cool.
This was Friday night was the giveaway.
Oh, I thought it was last night.
No,
I just got notification yesterday.
Yeah, Roy's is on every other Friday. Yeah, and
Very cool.
yeah.
I need to put it on my calendar. I keep missing it.
Tim, did you see his? Let me see if I can scroll up and find the picture in the Discord. He did gilded work. He's playing with gold leaf now.
Yes, his sign bracket.
Holy
gorgeous.
cow.
I know. Man's got some talent.
Like it's got me
Fun
wanting to.
fact.
Huh?
Fact. He
Yeah.
hammered it flat by hand.
Holy.
Yeah.
Oh no, he
Really?
didn't. He was already talking about the book that he bought. He's got me wanting to try to add some of my, trying to add some gold gilt. What'd be cool is do a rose and then take the thing and press the edges of the rose so that it's like, that'd be really cool. Hey Eric.
Well, if you're going to do gold leaf, you're going to find out that size does matter.
Oh, good lord.
That's pretty good.
Hey, Sister Donut. Hey, Mr. Maker. Yeah, there it is. He shared it again for those who haven't
pretty.
seen it. Thanks, Roy. But yeah, now it just that inspires me, and that inspires me to get good enough to feel that I can put some gold trim around some of my work. Because it looks amazing in contrast with the black.
It's phenomenal.
Old
like-
member.
So, like, it just inspires me to try harder, to get cleaner forging, to make something that deserves gold leaf, Like maybe we'll send the book back to the Forge Around the World book back to Roy, and he can add some gold leaf to it.
Nah.
gold. No, because then it keeps going in the fire.
Yeah, only once it's filled up do you want to gold leaf it, right?
Maybe
And you
by
probably
the
don't want to
time
ship
it
it
gets
internationally, gold
this
leaf.
volume gets filled up, I can get it back and put some gold leaf on it. How cool would that be? Maybe by then
It looks nice, Roy.
Maybe by then I'll be good enough to.
You're very welcome, Roy. Hey, and Roy, tell Jess I said hi, and the kids. Pat them on the head for me. Miss you guys.
Yeah. Speaking of Roy, just before the stream, I was trying to. I keep forgetting to. I need to put in an order, Roy, for some oak leaves and some hearts. So I don't think I will have time to put in the order immediately after the stream. But if you don't hear from me or get an order in from me, tell Jess to email me to remind me. I don't know how many I'm going to order, but dang it, I need some for these shows. I'm so addicted to bowls, and it's your fault. But
I'll text you later, Yalmas.
okay, cool. But yeah, to kind of recap and do the recap of the show or of the church today. Early on, we discussed, we had Rob Huff talking about the hammer class, the power hammer class, and the importance of taking a class and making the effort to even drive a distance if you need to experience live blacksmithing rather than going it alone only. It's just how much it helps. And then we, it's like Bloobs found out some, rough information happened with Bloobs. The cemetery where I believe his wife is buried got rid of all their tombstones. And, oh no. And we are going through.
I thought it was his mom.
This is my piece,
Trying to
Looking
help
to the
him
Future, Remembering the Past.
Oh,
And it's the
that's
2021
Paul's sculpture.
winner of Sculpture in the Vines.
And here we've got Caratoke Paul's sculpture.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Man, that is gorgeous, Paul. Thank you, Robert. Yeah, I'll try and get a picture. I've got them in the vinegar right now. I'll try and get a picture of them up when I get a chance. Actually,
That looks awesome.
that is very cool.
Wow.
You
Yeah.
definitely get the borax emoji for that one. Metal glue, I'm sorry.
So I have a
Looking to
question.
the future.
Yeah.
Earlier, I was trying to get on. I had my laptop open because, Microsoft and all their infinite wisdom, I jump on the computer to join in this morning, and it wants to do 300 updates. So I couldn't join in the first half of this thing, but as I came in on the tail half, I heard folks talking about fundraising for something. What's going on?
Yes. That is earlier in the chat. Metal Blueberries, the cemetery where his wife is, removed all their tombstones for some reason, and he's trying to save up some money and earn some money to get a tombstone for his wife, a marker.
Yeah.
And it's
Well, did they remove them because of a new policy, or did they remove them?
I believe he's emailing with Granddad's Forge some details, and
Oh, okay.
Granddad's Forge is going to take the reins on this one, get it started, and we'll find out more. But we were talking about doing auctions and raffles and fundraising stuff to help him out. Elaine is working on an anvil plushie, an anvil pillow, and she's going to auction that off when it's
Auction
done.
or waffle, whichever.
Auction or
There you
waffle.
go.
And I think auctions would be easier to set up. I think.
Yeah.
Because you can advertise it a bit more widely, because so many online things say no waffles because it's gambling, you know. And
Yeah, so if you talk to Blueberry, what you need to do is tell him that there's a couple of things. One is that this has happened before, and I've been involved with it. But that piece of property that the individual is laid to rest in is a personal and private piece of property, and defacing that is something that the person that defaced it is liable to replace any property damage there, which would be the groundskeepers and or the owner of the company that runs that property, which would be the cemetery.
okay,
So he may get some relief and replacement through that, but he'd probably have to seek legal counsel to get it. Other than that, I may be able to join in and auction something up. I've got some stuff laying around, and I'm getting ready to open up the channel again. So we'll see what we can do. But keep me informed. Let me know what's going on.
definitely. That brings a good that brings up a good point too. Any other information that helps with it getting resolved, be it getting a new one or getting the old one back, helps, because he just said in the chat, my daughter's mother passed away. My daughter is my only child. The regular marker was removed to cut the grass.
It sounds like it was probably one of the smaller, like, metal markers they stick in the ground.
Right.
And there might not have been a permanent stone yet.
And when I took her yesterday to help her get regrounded, we couldn't find her tomb. Right. And yeah, so we'll try and keep Rob. If you can keep me updated on that, send me some information as you find it. Next Sunday we'll try and do an update and see where we're at with it. But with that, guys, I hate to say it because I've got everybody in and everybody happy. I've got to cut it out and get up to my guild meeting. So I've got an hour and 45, hour and a half drive to go, and still need to get dressed and stop for gas. So
Right on.
Anybody have any final words?
It's good to talk to you guys. I need to head out as well, so I'm going to say goodbye here. Thanks for letting me back through the door. Appreciate it.
Hey, you don't know how you got out of the door.
I don't know. Probably something I did. I have no idea. But thanks, guys.
Yeah.
And I'm going to head out. So thank you, Yamas, for another one. I'll see you next Sunday.
You guys are
Bye-bye.
all awesome. Love everybody. Hearts and health.
Stay
Adios.
safe.
Stay safe. Get out to your shop and do something. All right, we're clear.